All right, we are in line 3. I am weary with my crying. My throat is dry. My eyes fail while I wait for my God. And so here, David is also saying how he's feeling. He's weary from crying. Have you ever cried so much until, like it was exhausting because you just cried and cried and cried, and you just got tired from crying. And so he grew weary from crying, and then he cried so much until his throat was dry. And I've been there. You've been there, and whew, yeah. Or you just you let it all out, and you you don't have anything else. And this is another thing that he's saying. He's saying, my eyes fail while I wait for my God. Why is his eyes failing, or why are his eyes failing? Well, he done cried his heart out. He has cried his eyes out, and so now he's saying that his eyes fail while I wait for God. And it's like, wait for my God. It's like you just waiting. Okay. Have done all that crying. And then your eyes are just, waiting, and you're just waiting for God to come and rescue you, and just waiting. And you're just looking and waiting on God. And before God shows up, your eyes have failed you, because you're looking and waiting on God to come and to rescue you, or me. All right, and so it gives us a reference scripture to Psalm 6. Let's take a look at that. 6:6. And it says, I am weary with my groaning. All night I make my bed swim. I drench my couch with my tears. And so you need to go back and hear that in book 1. We talked about Psalm 6. That was something. That was a good lesson on that. All right. So it's like, I'm weary with my groaning. All night I make my bed swim. I drench my couch with my tears. And sometimes you just feel you done cried everything out. You done drenched everything out, and oh yeah, I haven't soaked my couch before, but I've soaked my pillow. Oh, indeed I have. All right, and so let's move into our next stanza, line 4. Those who hate me without a cause are more than the hairs of my head. They are mighty who would destroy me, being my enemies wrongfully. Though I have stolen nothing, I still must restore it. All right, so now here he's saying that, he's asking, first stanza, asking God to save him, going through all of this, talking about how he's sinking deep in the water, how he's weary from crying. And then he's saying that in this second stanza, explaining this about the enemies, that those who hate me without a cause, they have no cause to hate me. And so, and this is a reference scripture to John 15:25, and the same thing, a prophetic fulfillment of scripture about Jesus. 15:25, that says, but this happened that the word might be fulfilled, which is written in their law, they hated me without a cause. And truly they hated Jesus, but they didn't have any reason to hate Jesus. Jesus healed the sick, raised the dead, and opened the eyes of the blind. He fed folks. He preached and taught people. And you wanted to hate him for that? So yes, they hated him without a cause. And actually this scripture refers us back to Psalm 69, where it referred us to, okay? And so, all right. Then it says, so those who hate me without a cause are more than the hairs of my head. So that's a lot of people that hate him without a cause. unless you're bald-headed. All right. They are mighty who would destroy me, being my enemies wrongfully. Though I have stolen nothing, I still must restore it. All right. So now he's saying that they are mighty who will destroy me. So he's saying that they have some power who want to destroy him, or who could destroy him. And he said, being my enemies wrongfully, though I have stolen nothing, I still must restore it. So it's like they hated him without a cause. He has to pay for something that he hadn't stolen, and they're treating him like he's some type of thief or criminal, and that's why they hate him. And you have a lot of people that hate innocent people, and they just despise people because for no reason. And you have people that just don't like other people for no reason. And they also cause other people to not like other people for no reason as well. All right, so you call it transparency, not like Southwest Airlines, but this is they transfer that hate and that dissent and that discord to other people. And God, that doesn't please God at all. All right, so we're going to pick it up in our next stanza, starting at line 5 in the next segment.